Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least, until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of Vox Akuma is actually doing something positive, and he is hitting back against the Nijisanji sisters, the people who are extreme in the community, the extremists within the community, is getting, that he's actually doing something good, which I like. He is a male English VTuber with Nijisanji EN's fourth wave Luxium. He's had his own issues. He's had a lot of issues that I've criticized him for before, but as I've always said, I will give people credit when they do proper things. And here is where I got some information here. Vox once again forced to call out Raden stands, and this is the place here. Want to set a hard boundary for my fans. Please never bully or harass another fan over an issue or problem, even if you're certain they are in the wrong. I'm so tired of seeing fans who have been nothing but supportive make one mistake and being ousted from the community by people desperate to score a dunk. You might be right and they might be wrong, but I am trusting you to get that across calmly and with kindness. Remember that many fans of mine speak little to no English. Language barriers can make complex rules very difficult to understand. You must be patient with each other. And it says here, this is something I've been noticing and want to say for a long time. Remember that responding to someone behaving this way by harassing them in return is also not okay. It is not difficult to have polite conversations with each other. And then, people are thanking him for actually saying this. It is good that he's saying this. Yes, he himself has been problematic with other things he's done when it came to the Solanus incident and other things there. There were issues that I called him out on. Absolutely. And I'll keep calling people out on the issues that they have. But when they make good moves, like whether he's doing this because, a manager told him to, or he's doing this legitimately because he wants to do it, doesn't matter. The point is, he's doing this. He's correcting people. He's trying to make things right, trying to make things work in such a way as to not make it a problem in the community. And I appreciate that. I always appreciate that. Always will appreciate that. And I always will call out the positive things that happen. Now let's see how people reacted here. It says, and in the end, nothing is going to change. They just can't help themselves. Appreciate him at least making an effort, as futile as it may be. But boy, I do not envy having to deal with his fan base. Female kindred are the definition of bees be crazy. For real, Kuro and Matara can vouch for that. Oh yeah, because Kuro, who first was K9 Kuro now, and who used to be Mr. Rias, and Matara-kan, who used to be Nina Kosaka, got hit hard by the kindred and by fans of Vox. Anytime they either wanted to talk to him, or they felt, the kindred felt that he was slighted in any way. And that is the problem. When you court extreme parasocialism, as Luxium has, with the, boyfriend experience and that type of thing, for a lot of things they do, you do run into people like this. But I'm glad that they're trying to police it in some way. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. They are being censored by Visa, and they're going to go on the attack. As we're talking about Fakku, LLC, and Fakku, simply as F, exclamation point, from the Japanese loanword, F, the largest English language H-manga publisher in the world. It was originally an aggregator that provides users with scanlations of adult manga, doujinshis from Japan. Some of the content was uploaded exclusively by the site's administrators. Later, those privileges were shared by the community. So, and here we go. We're going to get right into it. Censorship news. Visa and MasterCard are behind this time. The F is a major English language digital media platform, manga platform, has notified creators that works featuring hypnosis, mind control themes can no longer be sold due to payment providers. And now, the thing is, remember, here in the US, the FCC has gone against them and said, you cannot do that. You cannot prevent that. You are actually affecting other people's choice and things like that. So at the very least over here in the US, they're trying to fight against Visa and MasterCard being able to do that. And of course, here we're going to take a look at this here. It needs to stop. Visa core rules. Any members is in order to purchase, trade photographs, video imagery, computer generated images, etc. You cannot have CSAM, of course. Inside speciality, or any non-consensual behavior, non-consensual mutilation of a person or body part. So they're putting those rules on everybody that they are payment processing. Got a message saying discard payments will no longer be available on F. The work for hypnosis will be discontinued from now on. And yeah, I guess it's really impossible to sell hypnosis works overseas after all. That's the vibe. Japanese creator revealed that they received a message from overseas platform stating that works containing hypnotic depictions have been banned due to issues with credit card companies. And again, showing this the rule there. Both Visa and MasterCard publicly state that they will not suspend transactions. They do have rules that restrict, the S depictions of that type of stuff. This is on here. What the F? Does Pinky promise that they weren't censoring the internet? Don't tell me they just lied to us like that. Keep ringing the bell on this. Identify and name and specific decision makers and hold them accountable. They do exist. They have names. The Visa, MasterCard people are here. They are CEOs. They are publicly known. It isn't doxing. It isn't anything like that. So remember that. Breaking censorship news. F is currently experiencing payment processor issues since yesterday. Currently, people are reporting certain tags and doujinshis are being completely hidden without any explanation. Looks like Visa and MasterCard have returned. Payment processor is down at this time. Looking into the matter and will update as soon as possible. Apologies for the inconvenience. Subscriptions will not lapse during this time. Ironic, F is complaining about censorship. F them. In one hand, F the company. On the other hand, F censorship. At the end of the day, I hope everyone involved, this whole thing gets nothing but the short end of nothing short of complete financial ruin. And yes, it shows here the tags are being removed. All these tags here, petite, etc., are being removed for the depictions that are against the rules. You have other things here, like another thing with Chibi Reviews. It says here, Fakku has contacted me and told me recent censorship on their site is thanks to payment processors. And they have told the Chibi Reviews that it's okay for me to share DMs to break this news to all of you. A legal site that houses adult manga, for those unaware, directly told me that you'll be looking into legal action against card companies, and they have the payment processing information here. They are going to be going against it. It says, payment process situation, we did want to clarify it wasn't us censoring anything, it was the processors overall. And it says here, going to make a statement about it this week. If it's something we've been dealing with legally for the past few months, we're introducing alternate payment options, and we're legitimately trying to fight it legally in the future. So they're going to try to fight it legally, which is absolutely within their right. In a shocking turn of events, F is seeking legal action against payment processors for censorship of Japanese manga on their site. It implies for years that it's been happening behind closed doors. Card companies are threatening them, as is being seen here. And it says, wonder if J-List will join them soon. Hopefully they do. Maybe they're not afraid of what payment processors have been doing in the background. Does that mean it always has been over the past few years until now? Like I said, I'm kind of neutral with the situation. Definitely happy they're doing something. Yeah. Hopefully they win, because this is censorship. Censorship is always bad. Yeah. When it comes to censorship of CSAM, absolutely censor the crap out of that stuff. Make sure it disappears. It should not see the light of day. Absolutely. People who spread it absolutely should not see the light of day either. But when it comes to things with legally consenting adults and depictions of two consenting adults in these situations, then that should not be, no matter if it hurts your delicate fifis or sensibilities, two consenting adults, whether it be depictions in manga or whatever, then yeah, that type of thing. Or at least in this case, it's a fiction. If it's a fiction and it's adults, that should be more depending on the person instead of a payment processor doing that. She got doxed as we go to Feyre Miari, who is an independent VTuber. And we are going to go to her channel here. And of course, I understand fully how this feels because I was doxed in around 2024, 2025 when I was starting to talk about the Selen Tatsuki situation. I did get doxed by some people on NYFCO, the old NYFCO. And yeah, it was bad. It says, hi guys, this is going to be the most serious and hardest post I've ever had to make. All I ask before you read further, please, for my actual safety, do not look further into my personal stuff other than what I'm asking of you. I know I'm not perfect, I'm just a person like everyone else. I stream for the love of the game and enjoyment of the community. I will keep streaming regardless of the outcomes for as long as I can, but I do need your help to make this happen. About 3 to 4 days ago, I became insanely harassed, doxed, threatened, not just hated DMs or the average streamer gets. I've been plastered all over Twitter, X with my face, my address, my phone number, pics of people I care about, and so much more. I've gone to the police and I've reported the via eSafety and cybercrime, so a lot are aware. But every time I get the account banned, they just go back with more. Believe it's only about 2 to 4 people this current time, but I wouldn't be surprised if more pop up and just want to end me. I have received genuine death threats this time. Rope sent to me via Throne telling me to hang myself and such. I'm opening up to you guys and revealing so much of why we became VTubers for our safety. But I need to let you guys know so I can have your support with me on this. I need your help. Please, please, please report not only the accounts, but each post they dox me on Twitter. Please report for harassment, hateful conduct, doxing, and more. They made AI videos of a pic of my face saying this S, and it's just getting out of hand. I won't quit streaming. I won't give up because it's exactly what they want. That is exactly what they want. They want her to quit. They want her to be in fear of everything. Pathetic P's who are lurking in my Discord and won't speak up because they know they'll be reported and kicked out. But all I'm really asking is that I'm in a very vulnerable state right now. I'm shaking I'm sharing this with you, knowing that you're now going to know everything about me, who I am behind the model. Just really please ask of you to not look deeper further. I can't stop you, but I hope that you respect that this is something out of my control. Beg, please be considerate. My mods and a few other VTubers have tried to report and keep things in the dark for now, but it's been 4 days now and it's not ending, and I think the mass reports from you guys at Twitter might actually be hecking do something about this. They have contacted my workplace to get me fired, my university to get me kicked out. I have proof and receipts of all this, so they will, of course, try to deny it, and now that this is all open for everyone to see. Below are the current accounts that need reporting, and the posts included as they make more accounts post. Just keep updating, please, if it's not too much to ask. Keep an eye out for me, too. If you notice a new post, share it here so we can all report it, too. I know this isn't really your problem, and I can only ask for help, but if you enjoy the streams and my company and what community we have and want me to keep going, I just need your help. Thank you so much. I'm sorry my information came out this way and might break the immersion for some of you. Not her fault at all. Never her fault. Which, trust me, sucks ass, but I hope you can still see me as a dear VTuber instead of the person behind the model, okay? After discussing it with streamers, we agreed me coming forth and letting you know no longer puts them in power and hold anything over me. Yes, you will now know my name and my face and pics of me at the end of the day. Who actually gives an F, right? I'm still doing the stream. I'm still going to vibe and game and chat and be here every day. No pansy ass peas are going to ruin this for me. I banned the accounts and they can no longer comment on stuff, and my personal accounts are also private. These have been private for months, so they're just trying to act like I only made it private due to them. This isn't true. Thank you all for your help and understanding and support. It means a lot. This stressful situation. Keep streaming and enjoy streaming with you. Okay, these are the accounts here, and I'm not going to touch any of those accounts here in the sense of showing them to you guys. I will report them myself, of course. But I will not, because of course respecting her, I will not show any of this here. I put my own thing here. So I also got nuclear doxed by haters last year, and I know how hard it can be to try to get back to normalcy. I will never understand why people do this. They destroy the peace someone's life by doxing. It is illegal in almost everywhere. Because of this, you are very strong, and I hope you continue moving forward. Honestly, this isn't right. Breed Fox VT. They shouldn't be doxing you like this. I hope you get better soon. And it says, as someone who's also been doxed and almost took your life over it due to the IRL situations, consequences, I understand how badly this S needs to stop, especially people like you who haven't done anything hurtful to others. This S needs to stop. Yeah, basically, it does need to stop, full stop. And when I found out about this about 4 hours ago, I'm doing it now because I was doing other stuff. Of course, I'm busy during most of the day. But when I found out about this about 4 hours ago, it was during a stream that I found out about this. So I am trying to do this at the very least at this part of the day. Of course, other people are telling her to stay safe, and of course, telling her to keep strong, be strong, because, well, what they want here, what they always want in any of these situations, is someone to be hurt and someone to feel some severe consequences from this, which is either hurting themselves or to disappear. And we're not going to let this happen, of course. As a community, as the VTuber community, we can't let this happen. So keep reporting those people and make sure that they aren't able to see the light of day. Their stuff isn't able to see the light of day. She had an emergency and had to delay her stream. As we're going to Shachimu, the artist who does stream and has, for the most part, been silent, but recently has sung in a concert for a friend. I believe it was Mint's concert, I believe. And here, she used to be Nanashi Mumei, as you can see her here, the owl of Hololive EN's. Not anyone else, but Hololive EN's council generation. And she is, right now, like I mentioned, the artist, Shachimu, who, through her Twitter, was going to be doing a stream and having a mic involved. So people were extremely excited. He says, appreciate the excitement, but I'm still just drawing and not really deviating from what I've been doing. Just streams, mainly focused on art. Yeah, she just wants to be seen as an artist at this point. Hello, I'm tentatively moving my stream to tomorrow. I'm going to take my dog to the vet after everything we've experienced the last couple of months, because she's had emergencies with her dog before. She is going to be extremely cautious, and it's very, very, very understandable with her health, with the health of the dog. I'm really sorry if it isn't anything major. I'll move the stream to tomorrow. And she updates people here. I just got back from the emergency vet. Unfortunately, I had a good reason to take her. She's feeling fine and was able to come home with me. What had me concerned only became apparent after I scheduled my stream. I needed to wait to take her to a specialist to find out what is causing the current issue. Truthfully, I'm feeling very anxious and I'm very exhausted. It's extremely difficult having more uncertainty and another major health scare pop up only 2 days after our most recent checkup that showed she was healing well. I believe the dog had a surgery, I believe they had a surgery for some issue that the pet had. Do not think I will feel any better until I get more answers. I'm really sorry. I know a lot of you were looking forward to me coming back after a month and a half of being away to get her treatment, but I'm not in the headspace where I can have fun and relax right now. I'll try again soon. Again, I'm really sorry. People are just letting her know. Don't worry about it. You know, you need to take care of your dog. They are part of your family. You need to take care of them. It's okay, Shachi. Take your time and hope she feels better. Family first always. Understood. Hopefully you're able to get a specialist quickly or the problem goes away on its own. That is the problem with pets. They can't tell you what's wrong. And that's true. They really can't tell you what's wrong. There's no way for you to know other than like your dog whimpering or something like that, or them acting a little funny, not being the same as they usually are. And that usually gives you a clue that something is up. And I do wish the best recovery for the four-legged friend that she has, and that she's able to relax after that as well with the community or whichever way she wants to do it. She has some huge news as we go to Henya the Genius, who used to be a part of Ishoujo. Before that, she was part of Bomb's monster group back in the day. If you know, then you know. But we have some big news for her, which is this. She has, throughout, as you can see there, throughout her Twitter, announced that she now has a Gamersupps Cup. Kawaii Genius Cup Dayo. Use Dayo or Henya for 10% off. And the checkout is a Gamersupps/Dayo. And you get one for 10% off. Get the code Dayo or Henya from Henya Manager. And also Henya's actual manager. We have here. Hey, I was so nervous about the release, thinking what if no one wants it? But a lot of people are super happy about the Gamersupps, so I'm happy too. Dayo, thank you guys so much, Dayo. Here, don't forget to use the code Dayo for the 10% off. Everyone is absolutely ecstatic over this, as they should be, because this is a great big move for her, and it is amazing to see another VTuber get a good Gamer Cup there for Gamersupps. As you can see here, this is her page. It is $25, as you know. When it comes to this, it is always going to be around that price because of just the necessity of her being able to get her cut, Gamersupps being able to do what they need to do, and all that kind of good stuff. Big congratulations to her. Very happy to see this. Inagami Korone is a VTuber, a female VTuber with Hololive Gamers, Hololive JP, the main branch of Hololive Productions, underneath Hololive Productions, and she has had her anniversary, her 7th anniversary, 7 years with the agency, and this is what she put out here. Thank you for 7 years. Looking forward to the century too. Yeah, 2222. Happy 7th anniversary, Koro-san from Watame. You have other people here as well. Hakui Koyori saying happy 7th anniversary, Korone. Fuatama as well around here. Tons of people saying, big anniversary celebrations here. Happy 7th anniversary, happy 7th anniversary. She was able to do a stream with her community. And she says, thank you so much for waiting for the stream. And never imagined so many of you would come. Tears. I was able to spend a truly wonderful anniversary. Thank you all so much. And here's the original for those who can actually read the original here in Japanese. And yeah, she's very happy that she was able to do this. And a big congratulations to her. She's gone through a lot recently, and she has stayed super strong. And I love that she is able to keep this strong bit going for herself and for everybody, because she is a strength for a lot of her community. And I do hope for her to have many, many more years. Juufuutei Raden is a Japanese-speaking VTuber who right now has celebrated something huge in the sense of, well, she is someone who's very much supported museums, and now she's getting, the payback that she deserves for all that kind of stuff, or she's getting it paid back in spades. And here we go. She did debut as part of Regloss, along with Ao, who's now graduated, Otonose Kanade, Ichijo Ririka, and Todoroki Hajime. And here we go. Taking a look at this here. A little bit going on here. It was very cute, and we're going to take a look at it.
ちょっと聞いてください。今日奥さんちょっと聞いてよ。さ、いや今日何気なくX をね見ておりましたら、あれなんか不思議な記事があれ不思議な見出しの記事がある。で記事のタイトルですね。博物館に Vtuber 応援広告、ファンが全国13施設に掲示、学芸員客層広がった。これもしかしたらラデンかもしれない。
It is about her.
この記事もしかしたらこれラデン、いやでもこれラデンじゃなかった時すごい恥ずかしいなと思って見たんですが、なんとですね、読売新聞オンラインさんの方で実際に紙面にもなってたのかな。なんと私Juufuuteiラデンの応援広告をなんと取り上げていただいております。すごいやったー。なんとですね、今回Juufuuteiラデンの誕生日が2月4日、今回とか言ってもだいぶだいぶもう誕生日があってしばらく経ったんですが、このJuufuuteiラデンの誕生日を記念いたしまして、全国いろんな美術館さん、博物館さん、片倉館さんに、応援広告を出していただいているんですが。
That's amazing. A bunch of museums around Japan did some advertisements for her birthday. Why did they do this? Because like I said, her giving to museums is paying back in spades. She heavily supports museums. She heavily supports all the work that they do. I think she even has a museum game on Switch, a Switch game where, you do puzzles and things like that for museums. She has done a lot. She even helped support a museum actually financially as well when they were doing some fundraising to fix an old antique that they were trying to get fixed into looking as original as possible. She's done a lot for them, and they paid it back in time for her birthday. That is amazing to see. I'm very glad that she got this win.
Give me a second. Let's see if we can hear my heart.
Ow.
Yep, you can definitely hear it.
It's so hard to get it close. Wait.
The heartbeat is there.
I don't think you can hear it. Oh,
You can.
So
it was there.
Oh.
You heard the beat inside of the croc.
I heard your bones breaking.
The bones breaking as well. Well, her bones were breaking there.
Don't say putting them back.
Man, I can't believe this was the stream where you got to see inside of Nitya. She showed us her insides. She showed us everything. She revealed it all! Even her deepest, darkest things in her heart. She revealed her heart herself. And the inside of her chest. Good times. Everyone likes that. Oh, and they use plank too. Nice. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.